Okay, y'all, this is Cheryl, and I am coming to you while I am scrapping. Normally, I do my scrapping and I speed it up and either do a voiceover or music. I usually end up doing music because I run out of time, and for some reason, voicing over is not like my favorite thing to do. So, I thought I would just try to talk while I'm scrapping, but we'll see how this goes because I don't know. I don't do this before. So I'm starting out with two photos of my daughter and myself, and this was at my birthday last year. So I'm just going to resize these, and I think they may just stay as they are right beside each other. Not sure. I may make this one a little bit smaller. Nope. We'll back out of that because I like them. They're same size, but I kind of want a little, I don't know. I may end up changing that. But today I'm going to be using the Take Me Away collection by Paislee, and I am going to see where I go with this. Now I'm going to use this absolutely gorgeous piece of paper, and so I think then that it would only make sense for me to kind of fill in maybe some of the space so that I'm not covering up that Fabuloso paper. You can see it when I zoom in, all the golds on it, just really pretty. And I am an embellishment person, so we'll see where I go from here. There are so many little pieces in here, but I know I saw this little word strip, the time together, and I'm just going to plop that there and add a little bit of drop shadow to that. I think I'll add this little heart that says fun, and I'm going to let it come off a little bit, put a little more shadow on it. Love this little banner. Let's see, it's like a little sticker. So let's see. Make that a little bit smaller, maybe. Let's put it under the... Nope, I don't like it. Too much. Of course, I'll add a little ampersand because, yes, I love them. I love them. So we'll kind of pull that up. So I'll have like some clusters here and some clusters there. Let's grab this one. That says lovely. Won't be it underneath here. I think I may need to pull this down here though. And we'll throw in another little shadow there. I think I'm gonna drop in this little stamp here, and I think I'm gonna repeat that stamp up here. And I'm going to reduce that opacity a little bit so it looks like I've stamped that. And then I think I'm just going to fill in with a few more word strips. Just to pull in some of those colors. I want that under the little fun. Pull that out just a little bit. going to reduce its opacity a little bit and add a little acetate vellum. And I'll kind of stick it right there, I think. Oh, these hearts are so cute. Might as well duplicate one there as well. Okay. Cute little circle element. Heck yes. We just love doing all these little crazy faces. There's a cute little bow. Add that. Just stick that right there. Just see what else I have here. Okay, here's a frame, but I'm not, as usual, going to use it as a frame. I don't usually do that anyway. Oops. Of course, I picked the wrong thing to go behind there. So, let's see. I think that may work out better anyway. Let's make this a little bit bigger, because I kind of want to highlight this particular photo. So let's just come down here and put it at the corner. And I'm going to mirror that again up at the top here. So let's rotate that vertically. So the little heart stamps right there, and I'm going to bring this up just a tad so it kind of matches that. That's cute. We'll add that in on the side. So let's rotate that counterclockwise and add a little shadow on it as well. This one's cute. Keeping it real. And I think that one I'll kind of start using that one to bridge between these two photos. Add another little gold here, but I'm going to pull it out over here. Let's see, I think I'm going to put this So Much Fun here and then pull this Keeping It Real over the top. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm telling y'all, this collection is just like jam-packed full of stuff. And I feel like I must use all the things. We're making quite a few layouts with this. Just like adding that little die cut in there. You really can't see it though. I think I'm just going to be better off leaving the florals out. As much as I love my happy little layers of things, especially flowers, I think I'm just going to make happiness with what the stuff that's in here. Okay, I'm gonna pull this underneath. So that'll go underneath the little selfie tag. And I think I saw a couple more hearts. Let's see, I think I may add this little yellow one in here. And we'll add that one. There. Okay. Alright, I do think I maybe want to add maybe some splatters. So let me make a new layer here, and let's see, let's maybe start with, I don't know, this pink in here is pretty. Alright, let me grab a brush. I'm just gonna grab a splatter brush. Gonna just splatter it around and grab another one. There we go. Alright, and I think I want to use that blue teal color. That's pretty. Make another layer in case I want to erase this. We'll try this one. And I'm going to grab a more scattered one, like this one, I think. There we go. And then I think just some black, maybe. Just a little hint of black from those. So I made another layer. Come grab my brush. Let's see, maybe this one. I don't know, that was a little much. Let's pull it in a little bit more. Maybe down there. 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 And I'm going to reduce the opacity on this other paint. Just let it soak into the paper, like it's soaking into the paper a little bit. I'll do the same thing with the black. Oh, that's just so pretty. Okay, so now let's work on some custom shadows. So I'm working in Photoshop Creative Cloud, so of course it's really easy to create custom shadows here. I just right click on the FX button and choose Create Layer. And then I'm going to click on the Transform tools on the bounding box, and I'm going to come up and choose the Warp. And I'm just going to kind of pull out from these areas here and let it have a little bit of a shadow. Put that back in just a tad. Okay, we've got a chipboard heart, and I'm just going to leave it because I want it to just look like it's up on pop dots. The same with the little wooden painted heart. This selfie tag, I do want it to have a little bit of movement to it. So I'm just going to use my paper warping action, and that will just move the shadow around just a tad. And then I will warp this shadow as well. So bring that in just a tad and pull this out some. Alright, moving on to the photo. I'm going to create a layer because this has a stroke on it. I'll end up having my stroke as a clipped layer to my photo, and then I'll have the shadow underneath. Alright. And we'll make this one have a little shadow as well. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be a sticker. I think I'm just going to use the paper warping underneath it. I'm going to use the same action on quite a few of these elements, I think. This one I'm going to add a little bit of pull over here to this side, just because I want it to look like it's a little more dimensional there and down there. Maybe with a little push in over here. And then I'm just going to quickly use my paper warping on these little tags. And on this vellum piece, which we're not really going to see much of it, change this heart as well. And actually I'll grab it and do a little more up here at the top, just to pull it out some more. Maybe pull that in just a bit. Okay, I'm going to push in on this little, even though it's a paper sticker, I'm going to make it look a little like I'm leaving those edges of the sticker sticking up a little bit. Okay. Okay, those are the stamps. I'll run it on this little ampersand, which is super cute. God, I love all the colors here. And then the last one. Make it sure, yep, that looks good to me. Let's see if anything I want a little more strong, maybe this one. I think I'm going to pull that down just a wee bit. And maybe this one out a little bit more. Okay. And I think I'm going to just pop my journaling. Go ahead and add my date, which this was 2016 August. Oop. If I can type today. Alright. I'm gonna duplicate that and pull it up and over just a little bit and make it look like I have ghost stamped. So I'm going to pull this opacity down quite a bit. Like that. Okay. And then the original one, I'm going to pull it down just a little bit. Alright. And then I'm going to grab a font, and then we'll just type in here real quick. Let me make some changes here. Okay, so I'm just gonna look like I just added this in. So I'm gonna pull down, let's see, open this back up. Oops. I'm gonna cut that off and actually make a new text spot. And that way I can move this around a little bit more, because I want to make it look like I was just trying to fit it in. Pull that up a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me while I actually scrapped and did my shadows and everything. It's a little simpler, but I really wanted to show off that paper, and that was the first paper I was drawn to in this particular collection. So I think the next time I scrap with the collection, I'll do a live scrap again. We'll see how this is received before maybe I start scrapping live again. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.